what is a pixel? Well, a pixel is this little guy right here. And pixels are the currency of Sun Studio. Said another way, it's the currency of all of RGB's work. And in fact, I would argue it's a very commendable way for a committed artist in the space to create an economy for supporting the work that he does in a way that is lucrative and fair for his collectors. So how do you get pixels? Pretty easy. You get them as an auto staking mechanism by keeping your Soul Sunsets, your OG Soul Sunsets delisted, or your Critters Cults delisted, or your Sun Sagas delisted, or your Soul Sunnies derivs delisted. And if you don't know what these guys are, we'll have another video on that, I suppose. What do you use them for? What the hell do you use pixels for? Well, as a little offshoot, I would say you often use pixels as the mechanism for raffles and auctions to acquire one-off pieces or editions that RGB produces for numerous reasons. But maybe more interestingly, as a long-term user, is you use pixels to nab spots and pre-sale deals and benefits for subsequent RGB collections. So as an example here, Nodescapes is the most recent collection that was produced by RGB. People who were holding Sun Sagas and Critters Cult and Soul Sunsets had a bunch of pixels on tap to bid for raffle and auction spots to win whitelist for Nodescapes ahead of pretty much everybody else on public. Keep running that back. Getting Sun Saga spots was super easy for collectors of Critters Cult Soul Sunsets for that same reason. Run it back even further, and I'll even show you the example here. Critters Cult had auctions and raffles where we were able to, or I should say, Soul Sunsets OG holders had pixels that gave them the advantage ahead of public to not only get whitelist, but in some cases get free mints. So pretty lucrative on that front. I should also say this is a great example here of where RGB, often with the help of friends and volunteers, in this case, Unskilled Father did a great job helping to make this raffle and auction system just totally kick ass. But this was the Critters Cult allocation based on bidding for tickets to get free mints and whitelists. And so all of this runs through pixels. Simple as that. It's also why we have a little saying in the community: sunsets in your wallet and be happy. Obvious question that gets asked by the utility bozos is there a liquidity pool for pixels? There is not, by intention. There is a token market on Famous Foxes, of course, where you can grab some, and the price of it obviously ebbs and flows depending on whether RGB is putting something out for raffle anytime soon and what the thing might actually be. But just in general, I think a really great way and an altruistic way, frankly, for a great artist to keep folks engaged in his space and kind of create a circular economy. And of course, me holding the PFP of the snow is a great example of this because I won that bad boy for free using pixels.